Planting garlic. So garlic is best planted in October. We plant garlic here in October through November, mid-November, for best results. It requires an extended period of cold temperatures called vernalization in order to induce bulbing. So each individual clove of the garlic bulb, once planted, will form its own brand new bulb after that period of vernalization. The best way to get your garlic ready to plant is to break off the cloves. This is a hard neck variety. You can tell because the neck is quite firm. Those are best suited for our climate. So I usually just push the central stem away and pull a clove off with my fingers. And you can easily pop them off after that. You do not want to remove the papery skin. That will help prevent the clove from rotting and will just kind of protect it as it's growing in the ground. So I'm going to separate these out into individual cloves and then we'll plant them. So garlic spacing, you should do about 6 to 8 inches between cloves. So I'm just kind of lay these out at the approximate spacing that we want. And generally you want to do about like 8 to 12 inches between rows. So I would do the other row over here, and I'll just kind of offset these guys a little bit, like so. And you want to plant your garlic with the side that's going to root down and the pointy side up. So this is the area where the roots are going to form. And generally you want the pointy side to be about 2 to 4 inches below the surface of the soil when you plant them. I'm just going to come in here, break up the soil. It's helpful to use a hori-hori because you can see how deep you're planting, and pop the clove in. That's about 2 inches or so from the surface of the soil. I'm going to cover that up. Just go down the row and do the same thing. I will often leave the row uncovered until I'm done because sometimes I forget where I planted my cloves. And you're going to want to make good sturdy signage for over the winter because these garlic cloves are going to stay in the same place for about the next 9 months. So when you come to prep your garden in the spring, you want to know where your garlic was so that you don't bury it too deeply with new compost. And then these bulbs, you'll probably see them sprout over the next few months here. They can generally survive one dieback from hard freeze, but they are pretty cold tolerant. And then you'll see them really start to take off in the spring. And so once they sprout, they're going to keep growing, and we will harvest these cloves or these bulbs in late June or early July, depending on the weather. And so it's really important when you plant your garlic to think long-term about what you're going to want in this space next year, because wherever you plant your garlic, that part of your garden is going to be out of commission for about 9 months or so. And that's it.